Hi, everyone. Recently, we've had a number of conversations about communications in the church, or a lack thereof sometimes. So I thought I would spend this video blog talking a bit about current church communication systems, some things we're doing to try to improve upon them, and some things we would love to do if we could identify the resources. I'm going to be demonstrating some of those systems. That's why you're seeing my computer screen rather than me. Before I jump into that, though, I did want to go over just briefly the list of things you see in front of you, starting with pulpit announcements. These are a great way to communicate urgent church information to a lot of people at once. We do ask, though, that they be reserved for urgent information and that they be kept short. Also, we ask that if at all possible, requests for pulpit announcements be sent in by the Wednesday before the service in which they need to be announced. We also share announcements on slides before and after the service, on the large screens in the sanctuary, and over the live stream on the internet. Our online church management software called Church Center allows us to send text messages. Again, we use that in urgent situations, such as recently when the church was without power, so we could keep people updated on what we were going to do about the Sunday worship service. Speaking of Church Center, if you haven't had a chance to learn yet all the ways in which it can help church groups stay in communication, share files and information, take attendance, create sign-up lists, and more, please send an email to info@austinuu.org if you'd like to learn more about that. Now, a while back, the church switched to mainly digital publishing as opposed to publishing on paper. My understanding is that was for two reasons. The first was that a number of folks in the church were concerned about all the paper we were using and the effects of that on the environment. The other reason was publishing things like the newsletter on paper was taking a great deal of staff time, and the staff was already overwhelmed. We are now doing most of our publishing digitally, although we're doing a few things on both paper and online, such as the order of service for Sunday worship services. I'll be talking a bit in a little bit about some things we're going to be adding to that. Finally, if you're experiencing something in life where the support of this religious community might be of help, or if you know of someone in that situation, we want to hear about it. The easiest way to communicate that to us is to send an email to caring@austinuu.org. Reverend John Alou and some folks from First UU Cares will be talking more about this on March 12th at 12:30 p.m. Okay, one of our primary digital ways of communication is the Friday email. It starts with information about the service, as you see here, then goes on to talk about what else is going on that Sunday, as well as the following week, as well as some things that happen on a regular schedule in the church. These are the things we're going to add to the order of service in the next few weeks. That's followed by announcements that need more text, that need more information. You can see, though, that it requires a lot of scrolling to read all of those announcements. So one of the things we're going to try to do to improve this is we're going to put a short synopsis of these types of announcements with a link to where the full announcement exists on our online newsletter on our website that I'll show you in just a moment. Speaking of our website, let's go there. A couple of things to acknowledge. It needs some redesign. It needs to be consolidated. It needs to be made more simple and easier to find things. It could use more graphics and pictures. To do that, we really need the resources of an expert that is beyond what we have among our current staff so that we can do a full redesign. Until then, we're trying to go through and remove outdated web pages that have built up over the years when we didn't have the staff to dedicate to doing that, as well as to simplify the website as much as we can and make it easier to find things. So what you're seeing here is the homepage of the church website. We try to keep that short and only the most vital information about the church. Here you see where you can enter your email address and subscribe to the weekly newsletter if you haven't already done that. Under the main menu at the top, it starts with Welcome. That has submenus for people who are new to First UU. It has a submenu for folks that might be considering joining the church that tells what the path to membership to do that is. It has a quick connections guide, which I'll come back to in a minute, and then a frequently asked questions page. On that quick connection guide page, there is a link to where you can find which staff member to contact about what, as well as how to contact our ministry teams and information on volunteering at the church. The next major menu item is the church calendar. That actually takes you to Church Center, where the only official church calendar is kept. That lists all of the reservations, all of the calendar items that church staff has been sent. The next item is about us. That's one of those that needs some consolidation and shortening. However, currently you can get news, which I'll show you in a minute, information about our staff, how to contact the staff, the location of the church, our values, mission, ends, and covenant are here. Some information about Unitarian Universalism is there. Some information about our board and our bylaws and other important policy issues, including a list of our board of trustees and how to contact them. Materials from board meetings, governance documents, again, like bylaws and board policies, congregational meeting documents, and the like. The frequently asked questions again, signing up for our weekly newsletter, and a message from me. If you click on News under About Us, it will bring up all of our recent newsletter articles. You click on the title of that article to read the entire thing. Also, there's a search box. If you type, for instance, volunteering in that and then hit return, it will bring up a listing of all of our posts about volunteering, such as this one, which has a list of volunteer opportunities at the church. Our worship page then has all of the key information about attending worship either in person or online, including an embedded video of the live stream each Sunday. Under learning, it's all about children and youth as well as adult RE, our summer camp, OWL, and other religious education resources. Under community, there's a page for stewardship, how to get involved with social action, the choir, and also a page where you can send your personal wishes to the ministers if you have some ideas about what you would like to plan ahead for your own memorial service. And finally, Give to First UU will take you to a secure online donation page. You can pick where you would like your donation to go by clicking on this box. So that again is the website. We hope to be improving it a great deal in the future as we identify the resources to be able to do so. Quickly, some social media information. We are on Facebook. Facebook also has a search box. That's good because the Facebook page is laid out just like any other timeline on Facebook. You can find our services there, as well as other announcements and information. We're also on YouTube. If you search First UU Austin and hit return, it brings up a list of pages, including this one. You click on First UU Austin and then playlist, and our great church member, Leo Collis, has arranged all of our YouTube videos by the topic. We're also right now on Vimeo. We'll be transferring most of this eventually to Facebook. However, for now, if you want to find our services on Vimeo, you can go to Watch, click Browse Videos. Again, search on First UU Austin. You have to type it in correctly, not like I did, and then hit return, and all of our worship service videos will come up on Vimeo for you. One of our great church members has shared with us some ways that we can increase our presence on social media. Again, we're trying to identify resources to be able to do that. In the meantime, if you go to Facebook, if you're on Facebook, as well as if you go to YouTube and like our post and our videos and put comments on them, more people will begin to see the posts from First UU Austin. By the way, for Facebook to watch our videos, you do not have to be logged into Facebook to do that. So that's a quick primer on our communication systems. I am glad to answer questions anytime. If you would like to know more, I am very open to hearing your suggestions also. Thank you so much. See you next time.